the Saints go marching in, when the Saints go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in.
You can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over.
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now, first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Yeah! There we go! Go under. 26.
Another give here to Jeanty. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
On the play. That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So we're going to 53. 26.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
No gain on the play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
All right, here we go. Let's do this! You got this! You got it!
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Tag! 72! Good. Here we go, 46 and 47. 26.
Dak now from the gun. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
Loss of 6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 16.
Here we go, 47. 26.
3rd and long. Prescott taking a shot deep here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind him is to take shots like that one.
At their own 20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Cowboy 80. Let go.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They send a man in motion. Richardson fires quickly at line. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cup 19. Cup 19. Trap 50. Trap 50. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Pioneer. 65 Cat. 6 ready.
Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Panthers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Genty from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Prescott here from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Go.
They draw it up for him. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down. And goes to the hurry up here.
38-yard line.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Penalty moves him closer, and they're going to try to convert this one on 4th.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 47. 26. 26.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Incomplete.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Roll. Ready.
They'll start the drive with Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
70.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's second down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move with sticks.
Second down carry for Achane. Free inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints go up 6-0 here in the first. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
An extra point is up and through by Luke. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll get to work here, first and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. That penalty helps him out. Makes it 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Right side cut by Higgins. Now he's past the 25. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes, to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it around the 18-yard line. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
18 card, 79 Broncos.
It's Achane on the inside give. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Reach in again. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down run from Achane. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a Saints first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
It's a gain of 3. First down, New Orleans.
Quick to the left. It's caught. A lot of space ahead. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
19, 18.
Quick throw left side, complete. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
At the Panthers' 3.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
It's a gain of 6.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route, and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Now it's Prescott again.
At the 46-yard line.
He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Panthers first. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Dak throwing again. Brought in right side by Kincaid. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Drop 50, drop 50. Ready.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 1st down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
7 Pirates, Dragon 60. 60 Nazareth, 19, 18, Pioneers.
Richardson. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely